Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about HBAR. Here on the HBAR chart, I'm still tracking for potentially higher prices. In the blue scenario, we could be working on a 5-wave move up. As you know, potentially a wave 4 bottomed here in the larger support in the larger trend reversal area on 7th of April. The problem is we're not dealing with any impulse move to the upside. It's more like a diagonal structure. We're dealing with corrective patterns there. But I can make a case here for a 1-2 setup and an AB, and then we could go higher from here like that, potentially forming 5 waves in the 23 to 24 cent region. This is one scenario I'm tracking that is valid as long as the market holds above the wave 2 low that formed around 14.3 cents. That's the blue count, valid as long as we're holding that level. I mean, the nano structure obviously means that we need to hold above the B wave low at 15.4 cents. That's not so meaningful. If we go below that, it could still be an extension of the B wave. But to be honest, yeah, ideally that level holds, right? And then now would push higher towards 19 cents, which could be resistance, and then 21.3 cents, which is the first ideal target for a third wave. Normally, we want a third wave to get to the 138% extension. And then once we get there, I can add support for a fourth wave, because if the third wave gets to the 138% extension, I can call that a viable third wave. Then fourth wave support will be defined. We can watch for potentially one more high in wave 5 of 1. That's the blue scenario, and then a subsequent pullback could be called a wave 2 and so on. You know, that's how we're tracking this. The alternative scenario, which is also likely. Okay, so the white scenario is, you could call it an alternative, but it's also likely. In this case, the wave 4 is still unfolding. Same levels are relevant. It's just that here we have to give it a little bit more space, potentially down to 13.3 cents, because this could all be part of some kind of a complex B wave, but might also have bottomed. The bottom line is, as long as we're holding that 15.4 cent level, the market might move higher. And if it's an ABC structure, then we might only get to 19.1 cents, which is why it's on the chart, right? So all that means is, as long as we're holding that level, focus could be on higher in the short term. Below that level, this support box will likely be tested. It's been defined for the last few days already. You know that level or that area very well if you watch previous videos. And the area at 19 cents could act as resistance, then 20.4 cents, 21.3 cents. These will be the next resistance levels. Ultimately, we can only distinguish really between the white and the blue scenarios by watching for support in this fourth wave, right? So at the moment they are moving together. So we don't need to overcomplicate it. They're moving together. It's going to be the pullback after the next rally that will tell us whether we are dealing with the white or the blue scenario. So that's key. At the moment, it's impossible to distinguish. And overall, I'm watching for higher as long as we're holding above that Wednesday low that formed, which is a key swing low here. You could say, you know, it's obviously important that we now break above these last swing highs around 17.9 cents as well, just here really on the nano level. But when cryptos start to go, you know, they could go quite quickly. I mean, looking at the nano structure, it might do something like that, that we're now going higher in a 5-wave pattern. Whether that is a 5-wave pattern in the blue internal C wave here, okay, we can actually raise the wave degree by 1, of a larger degree third wave, circle 3, or whether that's a 5-wave move in the white C wave of B, we don't know yet. It will be this fourth wave that will give us a support area that will help us to distinguish between the two. That's the update about HBAR. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.